Hi, my beautiful Cancers. Welcome back to Queen Cup Tarot. I am just shuffling and smudging for you, my dears, getting ready to do your May 2019 tarot reading. For those that are new, welcome. Please like, share, subscribe. For those that are returning, thank you so much. Cancerian gang. I've got heavy water in my chart, so you know I'm. It makes me feel good that my fellow water signs fucks with me, you know, especially my cardinal sign Cancerian. Love you, each and every single one of you. Thank you for positively engaging the channel. You know, your likes, your shares, you know, your emails. For those that reach out to me on Instagram too, what at? Doing my best to reply. You know, I'm not super active on. Go and lay down, please. I'm not super active on Instagram. So that's my dog I'm talking to, guys. That's Thora, for those that are new. Yeah, she's very annoying. I walk her, I prepare for her, I feed her, I make sure everything's like good, and I say, okay, I'm gonna do these videos now, eh? And then that's when she wants to be getting on me. But anyway, gonna do the shout outs, or try to at the end. I just keep forgetting to. All my info, guys, is in my description. My mom is doing something really, really cool. She's doing an 800-kilometer bike ride from Toronto to New York for cancer. It's going to be 5 days. It's intense. But yeah, she's raising. She has to raise $5,000. So I told her I would totally shout her out on the channel. So you guys can read below and see a little bit about what she's doing. She wrote that and emailed it to me, you know, just letting people know about what she is doing. And so if you do want to donate, definitely hashtag Angel Gang when you donate, because there's a feed, a live feed that shows kind of everybody who's donating. And I definitely want her to know that the Angel Gang, the Queen Cup Angel Gang, it's not really the Queen Cup Angel Gang, it's just Angel Gang, is showing up and showing out for her. So for those that have donated already, thank you so much. I did see you. You guys are amazing. Thank you. All right. So yeah, I think I'm ready to get into prayer. Yasmin, still my frankincense supplier, see below. And yeah, I'll shout out if I remember some tarot readers that I've been watching. A couple new ones, but I got to pull up my phone because I'm bad with remembering the names. But I subscribe, so a girl subscribes. I do smoke pot. It's not the nature of this channel or my readings. It's just a personal preference for me, so feel free to smoke with me. If not, not to worry. You know, just tune into your readings. But I don't, like, if you don't want to smoke with me, like, I don't need your thoughts about my smoking. Okay, like, people who fuck with the channel, they already know how I feel about that. I've been very open and honest to people about that. So either way, guys, this is all just about the tarot, okay? I say this, guys, for the people that are not new. I say this because people still be getting at me in the comments, and I really try to ignore it, but it irks the shit out of me. All right? It's like, go somewhere else then, you know? But whatever. Same song and story from us readers, right, guys? Complaining about the 10%. I'm really working on focusing on the 90% of you that send me nothing but love. I really, really appreciate you. All right, let's go into prayer. Please timestamp this reading, and for those that always do timestamp prior to the prayer, thank you. I love you so much. Speaking of Angel Gang, I just saw 333, which is total Angel Gang number. Anyway, Father God, Holy Spirit, ancestors, and guardian angels, thank you for your unconditional love and guidance. Thank you for rising me up out of my bed this morning, and thank you for connecting me with the collective every day. Right now in particular, please allow me to connect with the collective of Cancer and communicate to them the messages that are in their greatest good, surrounding their material abundance, sustenance, the relationships closest to them, their personal development and ascension, and any other messages that you deem worthy at this time. Thank you, Father God, Holy Spirit, ancestors, and guardian angels, for everything you do to protect our energy, support us in our growth, your love. We are nothing without it. We are nothing without you. Amen. All right. Let's get in there, guys. Let's get on them. I'm stupid. Energies are feeling a lot lighter. Past couple of weeks were tough. That's why you guys didn't see me, but a bitch back. All right. using the Fountain Tarot deck here. And then we'll clarify with the New Era elements. And I'll use the Shaman's Oracle and the Romance Oracle as well if we have time. Your overall energy for May, my beautiful Cancerians, is the Four of Cups. This is your energy too. I think it's Cancer energy, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, water energy. Emotionally, maybe feeling a bit depressed. Maybe feeling a little bit that self-pity, woe is me. This is a bit of victim energy as well, just because they're with this card, it's indicative of you focusing on what you lost and not what's there. It's like asking for 4 cups, thinking you only have 3, but the 4th one's right here. So you're sitting there depressed. This is the card of needing, anytime I see this card, I warn people to look around them, because with this card, you're usually asking for something that's already in front of you. So don't have that lacking mindset, because that will stop you from seeing your surroundings properly and utilizing them. If you look up, so don't be so down, and raise your head up and look around, you'll say, oh shit, you'll see this one. It's how this energy, it's how this person is looking. They're looking down at what they lost, what was, what isn't, whatever. But there's something else that's trying to draw Cancer's attention, which I don't know if Cancer's in the mood to see right now. Okay, but let's get into your spread, guys. First card out is the Ace of Wands. So there's a possibility that if Cancer is asking for a passionate new beginning, there is a possibility this passionate new beginning is already burning somewhere in your vicinity. But again, if you don't stand up, you're not going to see what's around you properly. You might not see this. You might not be close enough to it to feel its warmth, but if you get out of this low vibrational depression by being more optimistic about what could possibly be, you will see things that I think you've been asking for and a bit sad about not being able to see. It might not be because it's not there. It just might not be something that's visible to you at this time, but for no fault other than your own. I know that's harsh, but 6 of Cups. All right, beautiful. Passionate new beginning. This could be a passionate new soulmate connection, but this could also be because 6 govern nostalgia, childhood memories, soulmate connections, and happiness. The 6 of Cups could also just be a passionate new beginning. It's almost like something you're re-inspired again, almost feeling like a kid again. Some of my Cancers could have something come towards them, or an opportunity or a person that makes them feel like a kid again. There also is a sense of, if this is a person, there's a level of familiarity here, which is really cool, which allows you to feel very comfortable. Almost like when you see children, when they first meet each other, the initial process, it's like they're uncomfortable for all of 30 seconds, and now they're like best friends and they know each other's whole worlds. It's like, it's that kind of energy, which I really like for Cancer, because if you've been experiencing some heaviness, sometimes if Cancers are over analyzing their emotions, they might become one of 2 things, either the negatives, like immature, or over aged. It's almost like settling into a really good place emotionally for some of my Cancers, feeling really happy about what's coming in, the newness that they're experiencing. This could also just be happy about summer coming. We've got Justice. Now, I'm getting starting again. So the 6 of Cups is also somebody from their past returning. And with Justice, it's balancing the scales. So it's maybe somebody coming in and offering, and the way they're offering it to you is very tantalizing. It's very passionate. It was strategic. It was meant to invoke those feelings and emotions, because the person offering it to you, if it's somebody from the past returning, is trying to balance out the scales with you. Okay, now this could be romantic, or this could be work related, because if there's a sense of knowing and familiarity, this could have been somebody who you worked with where it might have become imbalanced, and there was some kind of separation or detachment, and somebody involved in that wants to reignite the idea, the plan, the relationship, the emotions, or the feelings, okay? Whether that's good or bad, I don't know, but that's just the energies I'm seeing around Cancer so far, or at least in present. Now, going into it, your fourth card out, an ace under an ace. Big deal. Okay, big deal. All right. And a big deal you should be excited about. It looks like the scales, what the scales balance out are these two aces. So if there was an opportunity in the past, it was lacking something. It was maybe presented to you being really exciting, but there was lacking this practical element to it. Or maybe there was all this practicality, but it was lacking any passion. There was an imbalance between these two aces in the past with the Six of Cups in the past. Now it trots back. To me, what I'm getting, the only reason why it's trotting back is because there's somebody involved in this connection that believes that with these two aces, they can balance out the scales. Through their thought and contemplation, they balanced out the scales in their mind. They're now trying to balance out the scales in the flesh. These are action-oriented cards. This is a passionate new beginning that happens tangibly in the 3D. This is also for those of you that might have been dating and were in a casual relationship with somebody. Maybe the intention was only to have sex, or maybe it was just a fling type of energy. Somebody in this connection is looking to change it into a more stable opportunity, something that can be built upon. Coins, money, you build on that. You use them to buy things, to build whatever. It's like taking this energy and going into this energy. So it still feels new. It just feels new in a different way. And then trying to figure out how that can happen logistically, because their feelings or their memories might be prompting them, prompting this. Feelings, memories, you know. Anyways, let's keep going, guys. But two aces right out underneath each other like that is, I don't know, that sits strong with me. Okay. In the middle of your spread, drum roll, please. Wow, the Three of Cups under the Six of Cups. This is absolutely, some of my Cancers are absolutely joining with reconciling with a past life. You might not even know who this person is. You might have thought you knew, only to come to this, be presented with this, and then say, wow, this feels like the joining of old souls. Holy shit, I know this person. But it feels new, but there's this sense of, wow, like a reconciliation. That's really beautiful past life energies. In the middle of your spread, the Three of Cups. Three of Cups represents, it can be overindulgence in drink and stuff like that, depending on surrounding cards and things like that, drugs, alcohol, or whatever. But in its true positive form, it's reconciliation. As you can see, these hands are coming together, so that's why they can say a reconciliation or a coming together, reuniting of sorts. It's also a celebration. It's light-hearted energy. Both the Six of Cups and the Three of Cups are light, happy energy. So you've got the 4, the 3, the 4, and the 6. You're here now. Some of you don't know. Some of you might be looking for a soulmate connection or a certain type of relationship, only to be presented with somebody you already know. And people hate to hear that. I'm not saying you're not going to be attracted to this person. I'm not saying this isn't going to feel good and exciting, because with all of this Three of Cups, Ace of Wands, and Ace of Coins, it is. It's just that something changed with Cancer. Cancer, I think, moved out of the emotional an intuitive place where they feel most comfortable and really ground themselves. These are the Libra full moons affecting Cancer in a way that has them being a lot more logical and practical in their mental outlook. Having to be in this energy to be able to use discernment when accepting, giving, or proceeding with anything like this. I don't care how good it feels or what it looks like. There needs to be a certain level of... the Justice card to me is also stacking something up against your own legal, your own law, morals, values, and then balancing out anything that comes to you or that you give to ensure that it falls in line with this. A lot of my Cancers are going to be going into June. Well, wait, let me see. Let me get the rest of the cards out before my little ass. Again, more thoughts. Under Justice, the Queen of Swords. Having enough information required to make a decision that you feel really comfortable and confident about. Some of you are going to be denying and declining an opportunity for a reuniting with someone. And be careful with that, because it looks like Cancer has completely emotionally suppressed themselves. So there's no point in doing that, only for you to tap back into your emotions hours, days, or weeks later, and then feel like you do want to reconnect with them. It defeats the purpose. Don't let your ego get involved or past hurt stop you from properly identifying the new opportunities that come to you and then determining how best to proceed in a balanced way with them. Right? It's like I see some of my Cancers maybe emotionally detaching themselves and then trying to determine how to proceed with new opportunities. I don't suggest that. I suggest you use both. It can't be, well, I'm not going to use my feelings, I'm just going to use my thoughts, or I'm just going to use my feelings, I'm going to put my logic out the window. That doesn't work. It hasn't worked for you, Cancer. So that's where the Justice scales of balance come in for me. There's also a maturing emotionally. So it's maturing emotionally, and you do that by using your intellect and letting your emotions continue to live. Balancing your thoughts and your thoughts to how you feel. And then it's really just internal analysis. This is internal analysis. Balancing out wants and needs, dreams and reality. It's interesting. Hope you guys are sticking with me here. Anyway, 7. Wow. Holy fuck. You saw me. There are 3 aces. The Ace of Wands, the Ace of Coins. I just feel rocked. King of Pentacles. Nine of Wands. I'm going to show you these because you guys need to see this. That shit's crazy to me. It's like you guys are all bored and sulking and fucking, being like little Cancer shits, right? You're looking for this newness, this ace is what you're crying for. You're looking for new. You think this isn't here. Meanwhile, there's 3. And what's funny is out of all the aces, the only one that didn't show up is the one represented in the Justice and in the Queen of Swords. These are all the thoughts. A lot of my Cancers are going to be presented with a whole new lifestyle. And will be in a really balanced place to be able to embark in it. Why? Because you understand it's everything you manifested. You relinquish control on when it was supposed to come in and how. And then it comes in this beautiful form and fashion, all really cohesive. It's so cohesive, this reading. It's so balanced between pentacles and cups, swords and fire. 2 pentacles, 2 wands, 2 swords, and 3 cups. To me, from a number perspective, these 3 cup cards are invoked and ignited because of these 3 aces. Every area is getting touched for Cancer. This is ascension. I am reading for Cancerians that are literally going into a different frequency or vibration. All this ace, come on. Like, and the way they're positioned in this reading, one under another, it's like the May month is going to proceed very naturally. So what I'm getting here, the Cancers that will resonate with this, you need to continue to relinquish control so that this can happen this is divine timing. This is why we relinquish control, so things can come in the way they're supposed to. So if you continue to do that, Cancer, trust and believe this will work out, and you'll look back in July and August and say, how the fuck did that happen so perfectly? That was meant to be. You're going to experience this and say this was meant to be. But the only reason why meant to be happened was because you let it. Holy shite. Fucking gorgeous. And then under the 4 of Cups is the Wheel of Fortune. You know, embarking into a completely new karmic cycle. The problem is some of my Cancers are waiting for this new karmic cycle, but it's like, and then under the Wheel of Fortune is the 2 of fucking Cups. OMG. What the fuck can I say? A lot of you are bored and feeling depressed. Meanwhile, the universe is 2 steps short of giving you a divine partner, or reconciling you with your divine partner, or showing you the divine partner that was always around you that you might not have paid attention to because you weren't here. They were never attractive to you because you weren't on this frequency. There was never any, what do you call it? I don't have anything in common with them. There was no commonality with them, or, you know, things like that. So it was like you didn't pay them any mind. Now you're in a different space. They may be at a different space, and then boom, you look at each other in a different way. It's like, so all I can say, guys, get out of this fucking energy. It's pissing me off. There's no reason to be depressed at this time when the Wheel of Fortune is trying to bring you in a whole fucking new life. And it's not bring you in a whole new life. It's not a lateral move, folks. This is ascension, a leveling up, an opening up to a world of new opportunities, ones that are to celebrate over, to chat about, to socialize about. A lot of my Cancers that'll be in their social circle, what's going on with you is going to be front of mind in your social circle, because there's just so much to talk about, so much newness, so much developing, so many karmic cycles completing in order for new ones to begin. A lot of cycles. I'm seeing cycles. And that's exactly, when you end a karmic cycle, that's exactly what happens. You start from 0, or in this case, from 3 aces. Absolutely fucking fantastic. Like, that has me fucking lit. All right, let's go. Lego. You don't always get, like, sometimes, you know, with this North Node in Cancer, I think a lot of the new opportunities that are being brought to you are in order to position you so that you can actually be an example to the collective in preparation for the 222 portal I talk about in the Twin Flame reading. These unions are not just to live in bliss, folks. Sorry to burst your bubble. These are amazing. Yeah, with the 9 of Coins, that's a single person going into a partnership. A lot of my singles are about to embark into relationships, but these are the relationships you'll be probably in for at least a decade or so. But, fuck, I went off track too hard. Yeah, these relationships are not just to live in the 5D and It's great. No. These relationships go through the trials, tribulations, and ascensions they're supposed to. Like, individuals go through so much in order to join. And this joining, okay, is because the universe feels these two people are ready to come together and be a true depiction of love and partnership and inspiration to the people that don't believe that these kind of unions even exist. So keep in mind, divine partners, they sound good, but that's heavy as the head that wears the crown. And a lot of my cancers are about to embark in, the crowning, the knighting, the joining of a relationship, only to realize how heavy it can be, how intense, how much work. Yes, there's extreme gratification and reward that comes out of these relationships, but it is what you put in, right? But then it's like, you'll reach points saying, why do I put in this effort? And it's because there's so much gratification in the union. And then little do you know, are the people around you who didn't even believe these exist now start to believe. So this is how these relationships affect the vibration, the collective's vibration, and increases it naturally, just being them. They don't need to chat much. They don't need to, school everybody and tell everybody how great the relationship is. No, people can feel it. They see it and know it's real. Cancers, a lot of you are embarking on a relationship that people are going to see and know is fucking real. I absolutely adore that energy, guys. Because that's what it's about, right? I mean, not for everybody, Some people are not in it for a long time. They're in it for a good time. Some people understand that there'll be good times, but if they want to do it for a long time, there'll be bad times too. Okay? All right. I've been like, this joint has like one pull off of it. I'm hungry. Okay, guys, let's go into clarification. I'm going to use the New Air Elements Tarot deck to clarify this absolutely incredible spread. I feel like it's going to be more synchronistic. I feel like we might get more aces. And I feel like we might get the World, the Wheel of Fortune, even the Death. Because this is a death and rebirth situation here. Or the death and rebirth might have already happened for all these aces to already be here. I might see the Fool. Because with all these ones, it's like, I'm either going to see 10, 0, or more aces. Because that's the highlights. Oh, the collective resonating with me right now is ending a karmic or multiple karmic cycles. And the universe is ushering the brand new cycle. And you're in a transition phase, feeling all bored, feeling like the universe neglects me, and it's self-pity energy. I do it too, guys, but you gotta get yourself right out of that fucking shit. And then when you do, you get up and there's things, like there's shit around, there's opportunities, there's, these aces, they're around. Some of these aces might already be sitting in front of you and you don't know it, because the Ace of Wands is the ace closest to you at this time, right? And from when you're watching this reading, so it's like that one might be the only one presented to you, or you might not even see that. And it's like, once you guys get out of this lacking mentality, I didn't have, it's this it's a negative, and it's changing the mindset. It's like feeling rich before you get rich. It's like feeling in love before you fall in love. It's like being grateful for the food before you eat it. It's setting that intention, taking it to a further step. Like the lessons that are getting solidified for you at the end of this karmic cycle can vary, guys. So but you should know what the universe, it's like that final, it's like the last 6 months of school. It's like you're kind of clocking out because it's almost done, but at the same time, it's like there's still lessons to be learned within the 6 months. You need to completely let this cycle come to a close. Because the minute it does, it's like there's a whole new stage that's being set. We got the Ace of Earth again. A lot of you are going to be starting. I mean, I can't even go into all the things the collective that's watching is going to be starting. It's overwhelming. It's like it's like, oh, sorry, I didn't mean to ask that question. You know, like, you guys know what. Okay, I'll break down what the aces are, though. So the Ace of Wands is a passionate, fiery, creative, new opportunity that makes you excited. It's invigorating. There's a sense of urgency out of want, out of passion, maybe even lust. And then with the Ace of Coins, that is a practical, stable, could be committed. It's an opportunity. It's an investment with the ideas and the potentials of having the Ten of Pentacles. That's what I see when somebody gives you the Ace, or when you offer the Ace. It's always with the idea of the 10. Whether you actually get there, whether this Ace turns into the 10 or not. And then the Ace of Cups, that's that self-love. That's that alkaline self-love that draws people into you, wanting to give you their cup. It's also receiving an alkaline cup. And when I say that, I mean, I'm talking about our body should be alkaline. We should be drinking alkaline water and keeping our bodies alkaline. That's what keeps us, you know, cancer, disease fighting, keeps us at optimal health. But alkaline love, it's the same theory, except for if your love is alkaline, meaning it's coming from the healthiest places of you, the mineralized, the healthy places in you, and you offer it to somebody, you'll see that love make them healthier. You'll see them benefit from it. Your love should nourish people like alkaline water nourishes people. Just as much as their love should nourish you. If you feel depleted, you feel sick, you don't feel good, it's probably because this alkaline is piss. This water is piss. There's nothing alkaline about it. It's worse than, it's like, it's like tap. When you can have like Fiji. Except for you don't pay Fiji prices, you go straight to the fucking spring source. There's no toxicity in this love. Okay? Now, those are the aces. Now, with that being said, okay, what I see here is I'm seeing somebody, this energy offering the pentacles. But this offer that's coming in from someone that Cancer can, this is loyal, stable, protective energy with the green, that's stable, green, stable, okay? Somebody is offering somebody an opportunity from a very emotionally available and stable place. This is also somebody trying to offer something to you, an opportunity, because they see how grounded you are and how healthy you are. This might even be an opportunity to help, do some kind of philanthropy, charity work, things like that. So some of my Cancers are getting offered an opportunity that's not only going to make you really financially abundant, because this could be you or somebody else, it's male or female, it's a king. It's also going to make you really happy and emotionally fulfilled, almost like the sense of, I knew I would find an opportunity that would feel this good, or I knew that I would find a job that didn't feel like work, one that I could do for the next 20, 30, 40 years and love it. So from a career standpoint, it's beautiful, but it's like you're determined. So what I'm seeing is you're leaving, you're going into June. I'm going to have to get clarification on what this is, because it's like, this could either be a sign of you're determined. This is where you're at when this comes in. So for those of you that are feeling, you know, this is the card to me of somebody who is determined, but they're fed up. Like they're 2 steps short of giving up, but they're just continuing to push because they know they're close. Some of my Cancers are pushing really hard because they know exactly what this is, and they're pushing because they're determined. You're absolutely, keep being determined. Yeah, like, anyway, let me put this back right. Let's get clarifications and whatnot. All right, thank you, Father God, Holy Spirit, ancestors and guardian angels, for this beautiful spread, for my beautiful Cancer gang. What the fuck that is? I'm hungry. After this reading, I'm gonna go get some food before my spot closes. It's rush hour. I hate driving around in a rush hour. It's so annoying. That was like one of the worst things I hated about my work day was traffic. Anyway, I'm back. Can I get clarification on... Okay, before I get clarification on the Ace of Wands, the Six of Cups, and the Justice card, can I get clarification on these three aces beside this Wheel of Fortune? And I don't think I need to. It's the end of a karmic cycle and then all the newness that comes when you embark on a new karmic cycle. Not to say it won't have its shit, but it's like that's not where you're at with this right now. Wow. And then the Ace of Wands and the Nine of Wands equals the 10. So there is a 10. Dropping the burdens of... It's dropping these burdens. These three cups on the floor. It's coming out of this energy, this depressed energy, this lackluster energy. It's almost like you come out of it halfway and the universe shows you why you should never go in this energy again. It's strange. I've never got that with this card. I don't even think you need to stand up and get out of this room. I think you just need to stand up and the universe will like bring you the rest of the way. Your determination, Cancer, in whatever area that you have been putting in this level of determination is about to pay off in dividends, like in a big fucking way. If you were determined to embark in a new path, that's about to happen. And you were just waiting for opportunity, like you put the efforts in and now you're just waiting for opportunity. It's like applying. All you have control over is applying for a job. You have no control over them engaging you. So the point is to put the energy out there. Like, for example, I remember during the recession, like 10 years ago, I was really struggling to find work. I'm applying to everything under the sun. And then, like, somebody reached out to me, and it wasn't even something I applied for. They found me on some board somewhere. The point is that, and I ended up working there for 3 years. You know, so it's like you put that energy out there, the universe will deliver. It's like God didn't ask you to move the mountains. God just asked you to push against the rock. And God will eventually move the mountains. And then it's like, okay, well then why would God ask you to push against the rock in the first place? Well, it's because what you failed to realize is climbing and scaling that up and being determined and working your way up to the top made you more skilled, physically fit, mentally stronger, confident in your abilities to push yourself and succeed past what you think it is you can do or can't. Absolutely beautiful energies, Cancer, like you're reading. Okay, let's just see. Can I get 4 of Earth, stabilizing? A lot of you guys, you need to hold on. Spirit saying it's coming. And then the 4 of Cups again. This is the Spirit, Holy Spirit just I addressed you guys. The ones that are still in this energy, you need to hold on to faith because your intuitions are telling you otherwise, but there's almost a sense of saying, no, I don't believe that. No, that lacking mentality, not believing that there is better. You drank that, it was piss. Believe there's better because there absolutely is. This is the cup that's sitting up here that he can't see, that he or she can't see. You need to continue to have faith. This was clarification on these 3 aces, and we got 2 4s. I told you your world's changing. 4s are foundations. You are creating a completely new life, new foundation. That's why the universe is giving you these aces, all these tools in order to build it. Why? Because you earn them when you wrap this up. A lot of my Cancers are being tempered out to embark in a very serious relationship that I don't think when you're sitting in this energy is around you or coming to you or that you're about to embark in. The problem is if you're sitting there and your life partner's in this room, they're not going to see you because you're sitting there. Like they could, like, why do that? Stand up, get up, fight this depressed energy. at the very least, understand that it's temporary and don't allow yourself to spiral out into thinking that this is how it's going to be, or this is where, you know, life always brings you to this energy. Absolutely not. Okay? Get out of that self-pity, woe is me, victim mentality. Okay, and then can I get clarification now on this Ace of Wands, Six of Cups, and Justice? I can't believe I've been talking to you guys for 40 minutes. Ace of Wands, Six of Cups. The Empress. It's abundance, guys. It's like this new karmic cycle is going to be a blast. It's going to have abundance you didn't have before, and the reason why you didn't have it is because you had to learn everything you learned from the karmic cycle you just wrapped up in order for this to even look abundant, for you to be able to have the capacity to even handle this level of abundance. Like I said, with 3 aces, it's about to change for Cancer very quickly. I don't know if this level of change would be something you could handle or would be comfortable with prior in this old karmic cycle. But on the new one, oh, you're going to be very equipped, confident. You've been tempered out. You've been curated. Okay, or I don't even know if that's the right word, but anyway. Can I get clarification on the Ace of Coins, the Three of Cups, and the Queen of Swords? Absolutely abundant new opportunity coming in. I don't even know if you're going to know how abundant that opportunity is when it does come in, because it is a wand. You know, you always question the endurance and the intentions in wands because they feel good, they look good, but they don't always have a potential, even though within this reading it absolutely does. You go from a passionate new beginning, offering commitment, and then some of my Cancers are going, for those that haven't, they're single, you don't know your person, you meet this person, be very careful about conceiving quickly, because the Empress is a card of, you know, brand new abundant opportunities, but a brand new abundance could also refer to be a child. The Empress is usually depicted as a pregnant woman. In this card, it's already a child that's born. But regardless, with the Ace of Cups beside the King of Coins, that is somebody offering commitment and wanting a baby in return. It's almost like we're committed now, so give me that kind of energy. Right, and then really, it's just exciting, guys. There's so many ways I can slice and dice this. It's like talking about slice and dice the minute I said that I saw this Queen of Swords. So, you know, and I'm really not getting the energy of cutting out what doesn't serve her. I think that's done. I think this energy is you needing to be emotionally, don't be PTSD, do not, this was the energy you were in at the end of this karmic cycle. But it's like now that this karmic cycle is over, you need to understand that this armor is no longer needed for where you're at or where you're going. So do not, just be careful not to use this approach. I think it's okay up till here, but the problem is when we get to here. Because if this king is offering, whether male or female, this giant cup of alkaline love to her, she might not take it. Just because it's out of her comfort zone, she might not know what to do with it. He or she might not know what to do with it. But I'm getting the energy that that might be Cancer when this stuff comes in, being a little bit just kind of shocked. This water might have to be warm so that it melts Cancer a little bit, meaning a bit warm and fuzzy, so that you get out of that energy quick, fast. Ow. Did I do my hair too tight? Like, too old for that now. All right. Okay, and then lastly, can we get clarification on this Ace of Cups, this King of Coins, and this Nine of Wands, this determination? Wow. Wow. Somebody, for those of you, because Because like I said, with the Six of Cups, that could be somebody returning from the past. They're returning from the past a lot more emotionally mature than they were. I mean, this is Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, so this could absolutely talk about your emotional availability and maturing. But this is also somebody deciding to take this approach, one that they didn't before. They might have been really immature, unavailable, manipulative emotionally, like playing with your emotions to only like completely not only turn themselves upright, but leap all the way from the Knight to the King. That is a huge emotional development and boost in availability. But it's like deciding Cancer having to decide if this is the stable person, the stable, loyal person that I believe Cancer's been looking and manifesting and looking to bring in. I think you thought it was going to be somebody new if it is somebody old from the past coming in this energy. But we cannot, you need to hear them out, because with the King of Cups and the King of Pentacles, that is fantastic committal energy. Two most committed and loyal kings in the deck. This could be you getting matched with your level of maturity, commitment, and stability within partnerships. It looks like the Wheel of Fortune is absolutely bringing in partnership, especially to my single Cancers. And if you aren't single, then the universe is ending. You are ending a karmic cycle within your relationship and could be embarking in all this newness with that person together. And both of you have now matured in your areas. And you now are these birds, like, you know, putting the immature past shit to bed. Okay? All right. Now I want to, let's use the Shaman Oracle. Thank you, fellow hosts, great ancestors, for this beautiful reading. Can I get clarification? May my Cancers. Spirit of Empowerment. We're going to read that out of the book, guys. Spirit of Empowerment. I am the spirit of empowerment. I hold you in the palm of my hand and fill you with the determination and drive that allows you to successfully accomplish any task you undertake and overcome any obstacles that stand in your way. I bring you the energizing emotions of a deep-seated self-belief, which will transform and strengthen you in every aspect of life. Empowerment is the receipt and assumption of power. And with it comes a fortified belief in our own capabilities. This power, once transferred, will fuel and drive our actions from the simplest domestic task to the highest level of personal endeavor. To be disempowered is to feel weakened, drained, and is a reflection of modern life that we can so often feel this way. The spirit of empowerment ignites vital energy within us, charging our minds with the tenacity and determination to succeed in all that we do, and making us believe that any achievement lies within our grasp. Interpretations, feelings of strength, positive energy, life-giving force, heightened awareness, belief in self restored, enlightenment, a sense of becoming, being true to yourself. Absolutely beautiful. And then lastly, we'll pull from the Romance Angel cards. Beautiful reading, beautiful reading, beautiful reading, beautiful reading. It's going to be so exciting. I'm also excited to do your June reading to see how that plays out. Like, you know, because once you get all this newness, it's almost like your tea becomes like the hot piping tea, and then like all the shit that transpires after all this newness comes in. Wow, I got codependency and unrequited love. So for those of you that there it is. For those of you that are in this energy, you might be holding on to a relationship that is unrequited. There isn't enough chemistry because you're codependent. And it's like this reading for you, for the simple fact, might just be trying to tell you that you need to let go because the universe has better plans. Love that isn't so lackluster. You know, if it's unrequited, there isn't enough chemistry or love. So it's like if it started off that way and it doesn't have it now, don't hold on to it because you think whatever you felt with them was the best it's going to get. You need to be determined and have faith that the universe has a better partnership for you, right? One that has a lot more victory and recognition, publicly recognized, like I told you, a love that people see and know it's real, okay? Okay. And then lastly, I love you guys. I love you guys. Just please look at your surroundings differently. Look at your surroundings differently. Don't let this emotional space keep you there too long. I know it's easy to go there. Just come out. You just come out, okay? There's lots for you to see when you do. Heart-to-heart conversations. You might have to honestly tell somebody that you're not as attracted to them as you thought, or as willing to proceed forward with them as you thought you were. You know, that there was maybe a bit of lust there and not really, you know, a deep connection, a deep attraction. Or maybe, like I said, for some of you, it's the heart-to-heart conversation about, you know, how the lack of connection in the past, but the willingness or the wanting to bring these aces about. With the Three of Cups, there's this reconciliation, a reuniting of some kind. Under the Six of Cups, it's from somebody from the past, maybe somebody you cut off, who might be religious factors popped out, that you might have been, that might be asking you to not give up on them, or that you might be questioning, or is expressing to you their determination, even after you might have cut them off. Or there's a need to be honest about what it is that you feel, whether for good or for bad, right? And then we've got playfulness. To recapture romance, allow your inner angel, your inner youthful spirit of fun to shine. Romantic feelings, let go of control issues, and forgiving and learning. So what I'm seeing here is I am seeing the reconciliation of a connection brought about by the desire to communicate certain things, because somebody wants a new beginning. Somebody's quite determined. I don't know if both people in this connection are determined to bring it about or try again. It looks like Cancer, maybe with the Nine of Wands being the last card. You might actually, this person might actually sell you and get you to, you know, I'm going to give it one last, it's that kind of energy, one last shot type of energy, which I usually I'm not a fan of, but I'm not so nervous about it. Why? Because the reason why Cancer looks like, if it is somebody from the past, the reason why it looks like you're willing to give them another chance is because they're coming back to you like this. I mean, it's the King of fucking Pentacles with an alkaline cup of love. I mean, I get why you might say one more time, you know. I mean, if it's all that, you know, if it's all that, and you need to use your own discernment, okay? Don't tell me, oh, I met some Earth sign and you said that's an Earth sign. No, this is a Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, but whether they're loyal, dependable, and reliable, that is yet to be determined. Okay, you need to do all of that, all right? Love each and every single one of you. Please don't forget to like, share, subscribe. If you want a personal reading, email me at queencuptarot@gmail.com. And yeah, let me know if this resonates. Leave your comments. And until the next time I see you, Cancers, please let your inner angels, or continue to let your inner angels live. I might give you guys a bonus reading just because it seemed a little bit all over the place. Because I'm a little bit all over the place. But I hope you enjoyed it, okay? So, mwah, mwah, mwah. I love you. And until the next time I see you, ciao.